difficult for Team Secret to get that grab onto Tiny and get the instant kill. So it's on with Sustained Fight and Troll Warlord.
Oh, that's
going to answer the call.
That is another hero we've barely seen.
That's a mid-1 Troll Warlord too.
Looks like it. I was talking to Fogged earlier today about this Elder Titan, and he said that a lot of players in the past have gone 1-1-1 build, and that the 1-2 build seems to be favored a lot more nowadays. So we're going to see if Yapzor is onto that trend or has his own idea.
Oh, Puppy went for Nova to begin with, so he doesn't have the Frostbite for control, but 11's losing a lot of life. There goes the Nova. Puppy doesn't get the bounty room, but 11 copying a lot of damage from Ace's searing arrows, but Puppy needs to survive a little longer. It will not happen. Too much damage with the Fortune's End. They find the kill. Paparazzi's not a healthy man on bottom.
Yep. I'm actually a bit surprised with this mid. I thought Tiny was going to be fine, but not that he was going to own.
The life. 11's coming underneath the tower. Puppy doesn't have Frostbite. Tries to juke it around the tower, but Ace may be okay with this. If he can get the last hit into 11, he doesn't have mana to use the TP scroll, but with Quelling Blade, he can just cut his way to freedom.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to TP back. Ideally, he wants to stay here and get regened up by a courier. Courier usage. It is turning into flying in 10 seconds. So
They're going again on bottom. Oh, this flat cannon damage Fada as well as ET just can't stand against it. And 11 actually...
Oh, he died on purpose.
Okay.
Just ran into tower.
Bounty runes are up for the 5-minute mark. It looks like it's going to be 3 to Secret, 1 to VG.
Yep.
This bottom lane just can't move off the lane.
Oh, Yaps actually went 2-1 build. So, really banking on landing that stun. Oh, there's a lot of stickies on bottom.
And the hit. Oh, they just keep the Firefly going right on top of Paparazzi. Needs to get a little closer, but Paparazzi, he's got the help of Lanham. These stick charges just built up so much.
Well, it's also not been awful. This lead is definitely not the biggest deal.
Yeah.
It's more the
manageable. Like it's like you're 1.3, 1.4k gold ahead.
It's the implications of what happens later in the game that I'm worried about.
Legion gonna try this? He's got duel available. Puppy is nearby, gets the Frostbite off, and Ace becomes a winner. They relocated him, but it came so late. Ace can't run out of it. Yapzor will arrive. The cooldown does this work, and Ori tossing around the poor Crystal Maiden. 6 charges and raindrops protected for a little bit. As Yapzor, well, the relocate, they go back to bottom lane. Completely safe.
This Batrider needs items in this game to initiate the fights for his team, and Fatz's laning stage has just not gone well at all bottom. It's one of the limitations of this hero is if you're not winning the lane, it's so hard to farm, you know, like...
Oh, maybe this is a good opportunity to go on towards the middle lane after 11. Puppy need to get that extra control. The Stomp's too far away, and the attacks in range won't do the work. Meanwhile, up on top, Fada trying to drag Ori back into the Firefly and back in range of the Tier 1 tower. Mid 1, does he have that extra attack? Ori gets the kill onto Fada in returns. He used that combination. Legion will lose his life. And the support, Fenrir, that's a long channel and a long flight. Yapzor puts him to sleep. He doesn't put Paparazzi to sleep. Chasing up the mid one with the cooldown. Here's that slow phase boost back off cooldown, but mid one just starts to TP. The second he gets up the hill. So he gets away to safety. No more stuns available.
And that's a lot of space for Clinks. That was very nicely played by Secret. Even though, at the same time, Fata does die top to the Tiny. At the very least, Ace almost got a tower.
Not like this, not like this. Blink reveal, Ori just combos him and then punches him.
It's going to be a tower trade. Looks like
11 wants to go on bottom lane.
Oh, maybe not. Reload.
Chasing after Ace, he's going to go for the duel. It's off cooldown right now, so it's just the IO coming down, but it's enough to buff him up, and Ace will go not down during the duel, but still dead.
He is not a loser. He's just dead. All right. Batrider TP bottom. Looks like Secret actually wants to try to fight for this tower.
He's got no blink dagger, but he got the drum charges up.
Oh, there's an Oracle right behind with ulti.
Yeah, there's your run. More supports coming in. They want that lasso, and 11. Well, he's already broken free, but the lasso didn't come in, so they didn't start with that. Ace has joined the fight as well. He has the Death Pact up, but Ori sees him running underneath the Sentry Wall. They just try and beat the crap out of it, but they don't get it. The cooldown whiffs quite heavily. Fada still wants the movement forward, doesn't have the drum charge available just yet. A sticky napalm stacking up on the Legion commander. Ori back in again with a blink dagger, going after Fada. Mid one has the homing missile coming towards him as well, so he wants to try and fight this one. The missile will connect. Puppy creating space with the freezing field, but mid one gets absolutely destroyed. ET, however, this is big from Yapzor. The perfect spirit stomp into Splitter, then the lasso. They get the extra control, but no, they don't. Press the attack, breaks him free. He's got the duel, but 11 burns to death. Lanham staying in the fire and the flames. He has to move off to the side, creates the space required as Team Secret the fight even split up so hard that Ori was chasing the support puppy off to the side. That's why you look for heroes like the Enigma to be picked up and then having a big AoE combination directly after it. But what is that combination? YapzOr does the work, but...
Yeah, the problem, again, like, Troll is not ready for this fight. Yeah. He's just not ready, and Clinks was low.
Well, Relocate's coming in, they guaranteed the kill, but now YapzOr, he at least gets the stomp. Fada, be careful, trying to run out. Puppy lets it go on the Oracle. You may have to false promise himself, but that's if he can get out of the lasso. He's just tanking all the damage, because magical damage, Oracles don't care about that. They're too smart. Your intelligence doesn't reach them. Fada will get nuked down. YapzOr can get the stomp. Finally, it's brute force from YapzOr that gets the kill, but Ori begins his TP. There's no stun that will reach him in time.
Mid one bot,
and that was a buyback for it too. This time around,
this is really nice for Secret if they pull this off.
They're actually going to claim Roshan. I said with the Desolator that they could potentially go down and do it, but ViCi Gaming have been caught napping. Ori is nearby, but it's Aegis the Immortal. They will grab it, and Ori's just like, does he jump in? His blink dagger was on cooldown. He couldn't get in to blink into the pit and get the avalanche to cancel the TP out.
Wow, that's such
and Ace, wait, is he actually a courier snipe too? No, he's going to TP out safely. He doesn't get everything.
The Dota Plus algorithm works if it takes just pub statistics from all games, or if it takes it from a specific bracket, or what it uses. I would not say this game is 50-50 right now.
Fada's just burning these drum charges. There's a homing missile on his tail, but this feels like a bait. If they chase it out, look at everyone coming down. Clinks is ready to fight. They'll see so much information. The ball, it'll connect. 3 hits to kill off Lanham. With the press the attack, it's not enough life to survive. Mid one's range axes will miss. I think that's like the 3rd time I've seen those miss, and the support has arrived. Ori under the cover, swings, avalanche, toss, wham, bam, thank you, EG! It's gonna be ViCi taking the kill. I don't know why I'm thinking EG.
That's Secret.
There's a clap. Puppy on the run, and it's a lasso. They at least found Lanham again. He bought back to be part of this fight. Ace is on the run. Paparazzi will have the double kill, and Team Secret are gone.
That was such a great jump from Ori. Thank you, EG.
Thanks, EG. I don't know why.
What do you buy next, though? Dagger? Sanjin Yasha?
SMY seems a little over the top with both Vlads. It seems a little mid
duel.
Yeah, inside the base as well. Don't know if this is going to be possible to do. Mid one comes out, and 11. Yeah, he doesn't survive from it. Lasso. Fada wants to bring him in a little bit closer. The splitter, trying to create more space. Call down is good, but the false promise. 11's getting life in Fenrir. He's in so deep. So is Ori. He jumps right on top of Puppy. Legion as well as the CM going down. AC's a new target. Lanham is it. He's already burned the mech. Got 10 stick charges available. Mid one can't get closer from Paparazzi, but his own BKB. Turns back into the fight. No flat cannon charges remaining anymore, but they found Fada outside the base. Puppy brought back to be involved still. But maybe ViCi Gaming feel like they're forcing the issue a little too hard.
They kind of salvaged it, honestly. They got a buyback out of Puppy, and it ended up just being a 2-for-1 trade for them, with a really questionable jump out of 11.
Well, they want to go on to mid one. Ori finds the target, relocates coming in. Crystal Maiden and ET are in the neighborhood, but they need to keep Troll alive long enough. Mid one. Yeah, that ain't happening.
That's a really short battle trance. He barely even started meditating before he died.
Well, Tani's moving over. He's not underneath any sentry wards. Team Secret have that back closer towards the lane. And the Spirits do their scouting for them, and Ace has to just stay in front of the balls. At night time's everywhere, Fada. Oh, he's goes up and towards the sky. Ace has to pop the BKB. They're looking for a lasso, some kind of control. They'll get it over onto Paparazzi, stopping him from at least attacking, but Lanham stays tethered to him. They have not killed him off. Now Puppy lets it go with the ET splitter. It does not create enough control. Fada, finish the job! He's done so. Now the jump in. It was hardly a contest.
He dueled a log. He just...
I mean, dueled a log.
That fight, though, look how long it took them to kill the gyro. Like, they dropped pretty much everything on it. It took so long. Yeah, we're going to see it here. So he is tethered up, and they will overcharge him, and he's going to use the BKB. First of all, they force out Ace. Okay,
well, never mind. We come back live to a duel in mid, and Troll Warlord's down. Ace tried to help out, but you've got Fenrir behind with False Promise. And then going to go into the BKB build. Yeah. And until he has these things, he cannot stand in the engagements. And maybe it's just because he knows the Blink Dagger lasso just does not work against all the counters that ViCi Gaming have to offer.
In order to get the dagger, he would have to get it early. And now it just feels too late.
Mid. Puppy. Well, he's surviving longer than he did last time. Whose laugh was that? Ooh. Oh, they saw Fenrir come down the hill. I don't know if Fenrir... They're actually not close enough. It's inside the fog of war. So, VG do not see it unless they're going to walk up to the edge, which they're probably not going to do. But bottom lane, here comes Sparta. They need this kill. Yapsel's got to put the spirit down. Lanham can't relocate him back out again, can he? No, they can't. Lasso's there. They focus him down. Now the attention is to turn towards Paparazzi. More support is coming in from VG Gaming. Tiny, ready with the blink. Remember, he's got the cheese. And Aegis Seymour's and Gyrocopter. This is not a kill that Team Secret can take. And Puppy, oh, not again. Maybe with the BKBs off, they're fighting a little bit further up. Mid one up against the Tiny. The splitter's coming through as they just focus down on 11. He still wins the duel, but he'll lose his life to Ace. Paparazzi was frostbitten up, but remember, he's got the Aegis Immortal. Even if they get the kill, it's not worth much. Farda's controlled up by Ori, tossed up and down. You'd think Farda is a great hero to go up and towards the air, but it ain't happening here. He's not even going into Firefly. It's like he accepts his fate and just dies. Doesn't want to cut down the trees, which were his cover. 3 euros down for Team Secret. About a minute window opened up for VG Gaming.
This looks to more than likely be a lane at barracks.
You have to let it go, right? Like, you don't find this or else Ori kills you.
They have Glyph? They have Glyph, and Yapsor is spawning. It's a great hero for delaying, but not that great against time.
Ori. Oh, no! He goes after Poppy! He survives on 51 HP! He is the sacrificial lamb. Did he just die to crack? Okay, yeah. Goodbye.
He died to Fenrir.
Yeah, it was Fenrir? Okay. I was wondering what the hell just flew up and hit him.
Or rather, the Rex. And they're going to rotate in toward mid, more than likely, to try to use this Aegis. Good stomp from Yapsor, but the heal's there.
The defense will remain strong for now. Actually, they're coming outside their base. Klink's looking for an opening. Oh no, really? He just started his attack to get the death pact. It will give a little bit more life, but not enough. Ace is down. Buyback is available, but he's been saving up this money in order to buy the Scythe of Vice. So he loses maximum amount. Well, they come up. They just want the Klinks to buy back. That's the objective right now. They can just put Paparazzi on the front lines too. Lanham's giving him that scepter bonus. Not 25 just yet, so he's not attacking the same targets, but he'll do that pretty soon. Thanks to his 150 gold per minute, you know he'll have a Maelstrom. Oh, jump in. Alright. Goodbye, Poppy. And now they go again. BKB. Duel on down as Batrider is the one who's just locked and controlled. Another winner, 168 plus on the dual damage. Mid one wants a good target, but he can't hit into Paparazzi. The sustain is just unbelievable. Paparazzi just lives through the entire thing. Mid one will go down. This really is the game. VG Gaming own Team Secret's base. They can toss Yapsor and Puppy away so they can isolate Ace. Puppy will let it go, but Ori will just punch her into oblivion. That's the game. That's the whole, yeah, done. Dunskies. Yeah.
The lanes went well for VG Gaming. They did very well in all 3 lanes. Troll lost mid to the Tiny, and the Legion Commander and Oracle did totally fine top, and Io Gyro won handily against the Batrider lane.
You don't think that's a little bit too much damage? Puppy's happy just to pick quickly as Viper.
That is a really good pick with how little time he had left. This is an awesome Viper game. What you just saw happen, everything that happened bottom, is because Shadow Shaman started with boots, by the way. I think this build is super greedy, and I'm not a fan of it. Even Shaman, who really needs the move speed and benefits a lot from it, nicely from Fata, that's First Blood.
Yeah.
Even Shaman who does that, you're playing with 3 tangos, man. You know? You get ignited, you get hit a couple times by the Ogre, Mirana hits you a couple times too, you're out of the lane. And it costs. Lanham is very low level right now, and has to walk all the way top.
What is he even... He's here for the 2-minute rune to check it.
For the rune bottom.
And it's going to be a regeneration, so nice one for either Ori or mid one to grab. But Viper is just tanking through the burning spears of Ori while up on top lane. Ace teaming together with Yapsor, you walk into the tree line and you're kind of in Dark Willow's maze. Can't get back out of it. Lanham going after mid one, but does minimal damage. In fact, mid one with one more attack. Lanham, tick, tick, done. This is just VG falling apart.
It's not looking good. At least the mid lane for Ori looks pretty good, actually, for now.
For now.
Doing fine. He's 10 and 7. Viper is 5 and 2. So Huskar has managed to build himself a little advantage. Oh, mid one overstepped his boundaries. I think he might die here.
Yeah, that burning spear. He doesn't have the life. He's got his salve coming out.
So low.
1 point in corrosive skin. The 10% resistance. 9. He just walks in.
It's like, okay, man.
I accept my fate. can't gain anything else. Maybe he could have got 1 point of experience before death.
He feels like dying is better in order to get experience, but man, has he lost this lane. I did not think it would be this bad.
Going after Ace, Lanham's coming in from the side. He's got Hex as well as the Ether Shock. Ace tosses him away, but the Avalanche, those 4 instances of damage just hit so hard into 11, so they turn their attention towards Lanham. The movement speed is with them. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Fighter finds another kill onto Paparazzi.
Yeah, nice setup from Puppy there. They got the Fire Blast into Arrow combination, and then...
He doesn't actually have the life break. He went for a 2-3-1 build. So he can't just jump towards mid 1.
Yeah, that's pretty uncharacteristic, I think, for Huskar to not skill ult.
Well, they're going again up on top. 11 in way too deep. He has no support near him because Lanham is down in towards the mid lane. They're trying to go after mid 1, but Fenrir revealed his position and the Observer Ward because he cursed from range inside the trees exactly on mid 1.
Oh, well, would at least not be Ori favored, but it is still. He's doing great, so that's good. But if their side lanes are going
top
okay...
lane after 11, the Cursed Crown is going to connect as well.
Man.
And Ace with the Avalanche, he doesn't have toss, not enough mana for it, so he couldn't finish the job. 11 tries to turn around quickly, does some heavy damage in towards Ace. Lanham just can't run through because there's Bramble everywhere.
There.
And on bottom lane, it's harder to find Fenrir.
There's no Ursa in this game. Like, he is actually just really, really shut down. I think, once again, I know I've talked about this a decent amount already, but the itemization early on with the boots on Shaman has... The top lane didn't go well in the beginning, but when they swapped around and rotated, Lanham was at too low level simply.
The Bramble's out. Speaking of Lanham, he's got the Cursed Crown on him. Tiny can't get the combination off. Now he does. With the Avalanche, he actually gets 2 heroes caught. Moonlight Shadow is up, and hello, Morana. All that extra farm going to work. 11 doesn't have level 6 yet, so there's no win rate to try and protect himself from all the damage the Team Secret have to offer. Ace goes dominating, 4 kills for him. And Farda has an arrow off cooldown in 2 seconds time. They just come back in, leap into Starfall with the toss-up. Paparazzi, Cursed Crown, they're still... Okay, he has the arrow back up thanks to the 1 charges, but Ace on the run. Lanham will get the shackles. Farda has to use the arrow to break him free. Lanham already able to dodge. And Ace shocks on him, so is the last word. He just has to outrun now. Curse comes off cooldown. The Avalanche buys him the space. Curse will still connect, but they are away to safety, Team Secret. They're going to lose both runes on top because Yapsaw and Ace are there. And they look to cut through. Actually, they already have. Bramble, toss him in. Yapsaw goes for the kill. Using that ulti, Spirit just cuts through Paparazzi.
Nice play.
Bedlam going... Like, that's how you... Like, how many times do you actually see Bedlam use as an aggressive ability? And 11 just needs to close the distance. Either that or he's trying to bait Puppy forward.
They gotta go now. His invis is running out.
Oh, Puppy walks out. That'll make it work. And then but no! The arrow! The leap! He actually didn't enrage, so they're gonna kill him off so quickly and then move towards Lanham. Fighter is just everywhere on this map. Puppy will get the kill thanks to the ignite. Fenrir as well as Lanham together. Fenrir is level 3 12 minutes into this game.
That is actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that. That is the lowest level at minute 12 I think I've seen this patch.
Oh, they're going to find mid 1. But then again, who's really found to? They have to mass up more, trap him, hold him with the shackles, and they'll be able to get the kill. Hey, here's level 4.5. Fenrir goes up in the world, but at the same time, Ursa dies. Underneath this tier 2 tower. Barter as well as Puppy, they cop a lot of damage, but they look their attention towards the mid lane. Puppy's the first one to come in. So is Dark Willow. This Bramble's going to be really difficult to negotiate. Ori, how does he get back out of this one? The Hex is on Tiny, so there's no instant combination to kill him off, but the physical damage is still more than enough. Yapsaw with kills. They chase down Lanham. You've got level 6, but he's got no more abilities, no more mana, no more life.
Ori can't fight with this skill build either.
And it didn't even matter that mid 1 had a bad start. He's almost on the same. He's almost in the same net worth as Yapsaw.
To be completely blunt, he's barely needed to play the game.
Yeah.
Actually,
Lanham
barely needed to do it.
Lanham. That's not where he wanted to come. The Global Silence comes out, and maybe with the Spectral Haunt, they can find something here. The Shackles, Lanham will end up surviving through this corrosive skin. Makes it a little bit more challenging for him to do so, but it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. Avalanche, Blink, toss in. They go after 11. Ursa enrages up, hits into Puppy, but he can't finish the job, and the arrow connects onto Paparazzi, but it doesn't stop Ori from jumping into the fight. Farda,
what are you doing?
He's underneath the wards! He wanted to get a Starfall off, he wanted something. Lanham is still alive!
Oh, boy. boy, that was not... Yeah, whoops. That's what I was thinking too.
And they could just isolate mid one from the fight. Never got Nether Toxin off.
And Seeker could cut the fight there if they wanted, but...
And we're coming back live as Paparazzi is currently haunting Ori. Right behind with the Moonlight Shadow. Hits on the fire hits on the fire blast. Now they toss him back over again. Nether Toxin did come down. They tossed him out of it, however. So Husker can stand for a little bit longer, but Fenrir can't do much more. With no global silence, this just becomes a run. No more leap charges for Fada, so he cannot catch up to the silencer. So now you've got both Ursa as well as Spectre farming on the side lanes, uncontested. And Team Secret have 4 heroes, make it 5 heroes trying to push this mid lane.
This is taking a bit longer than it should, I think, for Secret. I think they're a bit too hesitant.
They still have fortification too, ViCi. Ladder through the side, the global silence, Mass Serpent Wards. They're looking for another lockdown, and they want to make sure this Viper is nothing, and Viper is absolutely nothing. Bedlam is good into the Terrorize, forcing VG Gaming to unwillingly run away. Spectre did jump in. The Blade Melt Team Secret almost killed themselves, but 11 need to jump 3 seconds before he can do it. And no, I take it back. Ace gets the jump first. His blink was off cooldown first, and now VG Gaming, they'll lose 4. It looks like a great start. No, Ori's war trapped. He's actually war trapped inside of his own team's Mass Serpent Wards. It can't be any worse than this. My lord.
That's what happened. It's like, where is Huskar?
Not like this.
So they ward trapped the Viper, and he used Life Break on the Viper into the wards.
That's so painful.
I think he had TP in that fight. That was so strange. It looked like full-on panic. And you imagine that fight for ViCi Gaming where Huskar gets to fight after the first jump?
Yeah.
That could have actually worked out really well, but that was such a big loss for them. Wow.
There's 4 heroes right on top of each other.
Fata has a 10-second BKB.
They're walking into him.
Oh, they walked away. Imagine they stay there.
They still don't have Huskar. They still don't have him. Underneath the tier 2 tower, now the arrow flies forward. It'll hit a creep only. They get the Cursed Crown over on Paparazzi. Terrorize, try and push them all away in the avalanche toss. Ace in the right lines. Mass Serpent Wards are in the middle of the fight as 11 is able to enrage up. You get the buyback out from the Shaman. They need his disable, but with it, Team Secret, they disengage or they just change targets. Shadow Shaman, you just came back to this fight. A full dieback from Lanham.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Ori just TP'd on his tier 3 tower or something and started running all the way. There's a tier 2 next to them. There's a shrine. The Huskar never joined the fight.
Well, they see Puppy. They do.
That's actually a really big item here.
Not see Puppy. They're running across the river and up towards the Ancients. And the Radiant Scam, they feel like something is coming. Remember, Spectral Haunt is up and available. And they'll run down. Okay, they see Fada. He leaps into them. They need the Hex. Fada got the BKB off into the sound. Oh, okay, there is global silence. They can control him on that front, but it's underneath the shrine. The VG Gaming try and fight this one. The ward trap is good. It's over on Puppy, but mid one, he'll break his Aegis the Immortal. Ace is waiting for the jump in. He's just sitting in the river, and now here he comes. Avalanche, he actually got the toss off too. And you can say goodbye to the Spectre, but the chase is on. Huskar wants to fight. They break him out because he's in the Nether Toxin, and Yapzor is the one to get the mega kill streak. Of course, he is Yapzor. Spectre take the regeneration rune. Has to get rid of the Observer Ward first. Viper jumps forward. They were chasing down Fenrir, but now with the Avalanche toss, Lanham is gone. And, well, Paparazzi goes back in again. Tries to use the Blade Mail to get something back, and he did get mid one. But it's the consolation prize. It's the box of chocolates. It's the Wheel of Fortune board game. And he bought some space for mid one just to sit up on the hill, reposition, and Huskar is by himself. Paparazzi can't even stand in this. Like, he's standing inside the Nether Toxin. We'll get to come back to the world of the live, and that's when they jump in. Ace gets initiation. Ori instantly deleted, and Lanham almost catching another arrow, but they leap forward far to look at that attack speed and the repositioning. Fenrir hunted down like a dog.
And now it's 30 seconds on these two.
But Eat the Shock something. He's so scared to go in range. The Blink Dagger from Ace is just going to wreck him. It's just too easy to go for the combination.
Yep, they get the tower. But this,
so 8
this
seconds
Rex
till Huskar.
Is fightable.
Spectral Haunt looking into the back lines as Dark Willow's already on the run, and they are getting a lot of damage. Puppy, he's dying very, very quickly. Ace wants to turn around, goes to the sun. There's your Terrorize. Blade Mail is up on Paparazzi, and oh boy, you actually almost had him kill themselves. The Absol was doing it. That was the Bedlam that was about to murder himself. Ori, oh, this is his time to clean up. He needs the vision, however. They're under the cover of Moonlight Shadow. Team Secret TP out. Now, are we having another fight where the only person to really die is Puppy? So he's getting more, and ViCi Gaming are grouping up like they want to try and contest something, but they are way too late. Roshan's already dead. They'll walk into middle, and now, well, if we go with ViCi Gaming's normal thing, they don't back off from this, they just go in for a fight. But it looks like they're going to back off. Those sentry wards though they planted during the bottom fight. But yeah, you're right. The obs position is really nice.
They have really good obs. Secret, do they have a gem to buy? I think they do. They have a huge advantage.
No gem in inventory, and they definitely haven't bought one this game.
That's a bit surprising. Like, look at Puppy, how rich he is.
Yeah.
On this ogre, he has.
He's been going 90 gold per minute. Oh, they found an opening. Jumping forward towards Ace. The arrow is right on target. Lanham has to move to avoid it. Ace has to use the cheese. And now Global Silence is out with the Mouse Left Mords. It's in a good position. Aegis and Cheese both gone. Ori wants to fight. The Moonlight Show. Did someone bring detection for this? The Hex. It's onto the Mirana. They got another big curse off, but they've lost Husker. There's no way to move forward. They're using Paparazzi's clones through the meta style to try and survive and toss him. And a double kill for Ace. Hits the money shot. Lanham and Paparazzi gone and dusted. This mid-Rax is going down quickly. I don't know what this Spectre buyback can really achieve apart from delaying the tier 4 towers. They need to wait another 12 seconds before they can fight. They actually need the Shamans disable in order to fight.
They're okay with starting with Huskar, I think.
Oh, Huskar's up. He's running in, and Ace starts it instead. 11! Where was he? He just got deleted again. Ori wants another jump. It's a good curse. They're all slowed up, but Ace just turns around. Toss off back off cooldown, and they just silver edge him up. Lock off any kind of control, and GG, well played. Team Secret will get a draw in the series after losing Game 1 to VG Gaming, and this keeps both of these teams on the bottom part of the bracket, rubbing shoulders with Newbie.
Still, it's a really important win for Secret, this one. If they were to lose this game, they would have been in a tough spot.